Hello everyone, how are you guys? I hope you are healthy and well. Before starting the video, I have a short message for new players. For you RPG idle game lovers, I recommend downloading the Ever Legion game, because in my opinion this game looks really good and also has lots of interesting features and events, so I can guarantee you won't get bored playing it. If you are interested, please download the game using the link in the video description, and don't forget to use my exclusive code Aeon7 so that you have the chance to get an elite hero at the start of the game. Thank you. In accordance with the title of the video, on this occasion we will discuss about the best heroes in the Ever Legion whose main role in the team is control. It should be known that the way I judge the best control skills is determined by the standards I have set. Firstly, how many targets are affected by the control effect? Secondly, how strong is the control effect? And thirdly, how long is the control effect's duration? And after I checked and assessed each hero who has the main role of control, I found that there are currently 5 heroes with the best control abilities in the Ever Legion. Without further ado, let's start the discussion. In 5th place is Crythalad. Crythalad is a hero who comes from the Vitalis faction. She is an intelligence-based hero, has a mage class, and her main role in the team is control. The control effect possessed by Crythalad is included in the medium control category, where she can inhibit the actions and skills cast by her enemies with a stun effect. Even though the stun duration is relatively short, the stun effect can affect all or groups of enemies. Crythalad would be very suitable if used against heroes from the Eternal faction. In 4th place is Asmodai. Asmodai is a hero who comes from the Diva faction. She is an intelligence-based hero, a mage class, and her main role is control in the team. Asmodai has a control skill that is in the strong category, namely the mind control effect, where multiple enemies or groups of enemies will lose control of their actions and start attacking each other. Judging by the duration, you could say the effect of this skill is in the medium category, so this would be enough to throw the enemy's formations and attacks into disarray. Asmodai will be very suitable if used against heroes from the Yuta faction. In 3rd place is Psyche. Psyche is a hero who comes from the Vitalis faction. She is an intelligence-based hero, has a support class, and her main role in the team is control. Psyche has a control skill in the form of sleep, and this is included in the medium category because she inhibits the enemy from launching attacks, and judging by the duration of the skill effect, the duration is considered medium. And what makes Psyche so good at controlling is because this control effect affects all enemies on the battlefield, so that Psyche's allies will have an even greater advantage during battle. Psyche is a hero that is very suitable to be used against heroes from the Eternal faction. In 2nd place is Wadjeta. Wadjeta is a hero from the Ardent faction. She is an intelligence-based hero. She is a support class, and her main role is control in the team. Wadjeta has a relatively strong control skill, namely Daunt. The effect of this skill is said to be strong because the effect is to force the enemy to act against their will. You can say it is similar to mind control. And if judged by the duration of the effect, this skill is included in the medium category. And judging from its scope, the effect of this skill can hit several or groups of enemies. So as a whole, Wadjeta is a pretty strong control hero, especially when fighting enemies from the Vitalis faction. In 1st place is Nairas. Nairas is a hero who comes from the Yuta faction, and is a strength-based hero. Her class is warrior and her main role is control in the team. Unlike other control heroes, Nairas' control skill is by disabling enemy abilities, and the effect of this skill is included in the medium category, because this skill can disable ultimate abilities, not only on enemies, but on allies too. You could say this control ability is quite strong, and is a double-edged sword, because this skill is automatically activated as soon as the battle starts, or you could say this is a passive skill. So as long as Nairas is alive, then both sides have the possibility of not being able to use their ultimate skills. However, if Nairas' skill has been upgraded to the maximum, then some of her allied heroes will be spared the effects of this skill. And Nairas is a control hero who is very suitable against heroes from the Diva faction. So the hero that was just mentioned earlier is the hero with the main role of control and who has the best control skills in the Ever Legion game. Based on the rating table that I made, there are actually a few more heroes like Stanos and Robert, whose control scores are on par with Crythalad, but because their range of skills is not as wide as Crythalad's, so I only put them on the honorable mention list. And I need to remind you once again, this list of heroes is not completely correct, because it is ranked based on my calculations. If there really are heroes that you think have strong or good control abilities, please include their names in the comments section of this video. And we will meet again in the next Ever Legion video. Bye.